I'm interested in. What is it, Gary? Yeah.
You keep saying the same thing over again. I just want to understand your thought. You say you're going to take away a guy's ability to defend his house, but nobody's trying to do that. You're just trying to make sure the people that have guns aren't mentally ill, and there's no reason to have 400 of them.
Well, what did I say? I said to you that they should have some sort of national background check that anybody who walks into a store, they can find out if he has any priors and this and that. But you know as well as I do, the criminal mind can get a gun in the black market.
I understand, but nobody's asking. You keep saying you're going to take away a guy's ability to defend his house. Nobody wants to do that. If a guy owns a home, and
people want to take that right away. Sure, they do.
No, if a guy owns a home and he's got a gun, and he legally has a gun, nobody wants to take that away. Nobody's looking to take that away.
Well, who said they were?
Yeah,
I'm saying that's what the Second Amendment is. I support that. That's all. Someone asked me if I support the Second Amendment. I do. I think a guy should have the right to have a gun.
Do you think a guy should have a right to have 300 guns?
Yes, I do. Why? What's the difference if he has 1 or 300?
Well, I think if I own 300 guns, it would give me the ability to give those guns to people who shouldn't.
Well, if you're giving them, then you're breaking the law. Then you're talking about you're a criminal.
Thanks for taking the call, Howard.
Thank you, Robert. Gary, what is your problem? What's the difference? How many he has? He has it. That's what he wants to have.
Well, because I think that when a guy with 2 guns is a guy with 2 guns, and a guy with 300.
Well, what should he? Let me ask you a question. What 2 guns should he limit himself to?
I don't know. Whatever's legal.
Well, tell me what the 2 are.
I don't know. A pistol, a rifle.
That's the 2.
I don't know. I don't know enough about guns, but I'm saying you can have 2, you can have 5. But why would somebody?
And should you limit the caliber of the bullet?
I don't know. I mean, you probably should limit the amount of ammunition somebody should have.
Well, let's say he wants to protect his home with a pistol.
Okay.
So is he allowed to have a 9mm, or is that too big a
I don't know, but
anything goes as long as you have 2.
Do you think? I don't know.
What's the difference if you have 2 or 10?
But do you think he should have unlimited ammunition?
Of course. Why shouldn't he?
Well, how much do you think he needs to defend his house with?
Oh my God!
As much as he wants. What's the difference? How much ammunition he has? You're assuming he's a criminal. He's a law-abiding citizen.
Or that he's going to do something.
What if he wants to? What do you think is too much? Do you think if a guy had 10,000 rounds in his house, it's too much?
It sounds excessive.
Look,
it would raise a red flag to me.
You want as much vinyl as you can get. Why shouldn't a gun collector?
I think Robin's right. I'm into limiting how many records you should
How many
have.
people died of vinyl, asshole? Oh, that is the dumbest fucking thing.
But wait a second. What is the difference if a guy has 20 rounds or 10,000 rounds?
I think you could do more damage. If a guy...
Do more damage? Well, that's what you want to do. You want to do damage when someone comes into your home.
You want to defend yourself.
You goddamn right you do.
You're not looking to kill.
So how many guys are breaking into your house? Just one? Is that what you're saying?
4.
Okay, 4.
Do you still need 100,000 rounds?
Sure you do. Because you got to go to a range. You got to practice, right? What if there's a fucking apocalypse? What if?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What if a guy wants a plan for that and say, wait a second. Look what happened on The Walking Dead. Let's say people start dying and coming back to life. All right? There's no more government. Rick has endless rounds in that fucker. What is he?
Okay, that's a very
starting to make
unique
their own
scenario.
bullets.
Right.
It's a very unique scenario.
Now they're looking for bullets. Bullets are currency.
And an improbable scenario.
Right.
So you think the only restriction at all should be whether somebody's mentally able to own a gun?
That's right. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I do believe it. I see the animals out there, and it's us against them.
Oh, my goodness.
That's it.
What do you think, Robin?
Robin agrees.
I believe that you should have as many guns as you want, sure.
Why not? If you're a law-abiding citizen, which that's what I'm assuming we're talking about. Now, you're talking about the criminal element? They already got all kind of fucking...
We don't have any rules there.
You know, semi-automatic weapons started being carried by the police. Why? Because the criminals all had them.
But what if you are a law-abiding citizen
who
is now planning to be involved in criminal activity? So now you have access to 1,000 guns. No, it's any dumber than the fucking Walking Dead?
What?
That's any dumber than my scenario is any dumber than The Walking Dead?
Well, if you change your mind and you want to now become a criminal,
or maybe you say, you know what?
I don't know. The amount of guns you have is going to affect your crime.
Well, maybe I want to get I want to put together a little army.
All right, go ahead. Who's stopping you? As long as you're law abiding. You want to have an army? Do it good, because move next door to me. In case the fucking shit goes down, I want to get in that army. Because I'm gonna team up with you.
But what if shit doesn't go down and that army wants to just fuck with you?
Do something illegal? Then they got a fucking problem.
Maybe it's not illegal in their mind.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
No, but, like,
listen,
the terrorists don't think they're doing anything illegal.
Either you're into... The terrorists absolutely think they're doing the right thing. So let me ask you something. Now you're walking in the mall, and a terrorist sees you and decides you, your children, and your wife, he's going to put some bullets in your fucking head. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
If I have a gun on me and I legally...
You're going to shoot the fucking guy.
Of course I am.
Then who isn't for that? How could you not be for that?
I didn't say I wasn't for that.
Oh, then get out of here, then. Why are you arguing?
I keep saying, what is this argument?
What is there to argue about?
Well, I think there's limits.
Okay. Well, we'll go figure those out. Let's go figure out how to limit those criminals and those terrorists, and then I'll limit the good citizens of this country. Argue with this Baba Booey. Comes in here.
It's like, where did he come? This wasn't what we were talking about at all. Tombstone-sized teeth. You think the terrorists are going to miss him? The only chance he's got is that he looks like a terrorist. So they might leave him alone. They might throw him a gun. Say, come and join us. I think he does much better when he drones on about Springsteen in his latest show. But if somebody's a collector